I personally want Aaron Rodgers to demand a trade from the Green Bay Packers at the end of this season. I want him out. He doesn't deserve, this organization does not deserve Aaron Rodgers. I know you got a new GM. It ain't Ted Thompson anymore. You President Mark Murphy. This guy, Gutekunst, I think that's the name. His name is pronounced. I understand you got rid of Ty Montgomery. I don't blame you. He didn't need to be in the locker room. I understand you want to complain about Clinton Dix.
Clinton Dix.
I get that because after all, he did miss a lot of tackles. They counted at least 7 against him thus far. He's missed some coverages, some passes, touchdowns, at least 3 he was accountable for. We get all of that. Gave up too much stuff in the middle of the field. We get all of that. Clinton Dix ain't what he was in 2016. Probably because he didn't want to be there any longer because he's sick and tired of this damn organization. But let me tell you why I think Aaron Rodgers should be gone. Because I made sure we had some research. I asked for some research on this, Max. Because this kind of stuff that gets on my mind. Let me just run it by you. They win the Super Bowl. This is Aaron Rodgers, the greatest quarterback that I've ever seen. Aaron Rodgers, that bad man that he is. Since the Pittsburgh Steelers lost to Aaron Rodgers in the Green Bay Packers, we're talking about the 2011 draft, okay? We're talking a situation where since that time, the Green Bay Packers have drafted 13 wide receivers. 13 wide receivers, okay? One of them was in the first round. One of them. We're talking about offensive linemen. The last 5 drafts, the last 5 NFL drafts, the Packers have only selected 5 offensive linemen. How many did New England select for Brady? 11. How many did Seattle select for Russell Wilson? 10. How about the Colts with Andrew Luck, and he's on suicide watch, and even the Colts drafted 10 damn offensive linemen, okay? And listen, when you look at this team and you look at the Green Bay Packers, they clearly make the choice. With every move they make, we ain't got nothing to worry about. We got Aaron Rodgers. Now, I'm one of those guys who believes you take care of your stars. You take care of your stars, particularly when your stars are the ones that care and put in the work. They ain't just relying on their abilities. They're not just relying on their cachet. They put in the work, they show up, they represent. The number one order of business is to take care of Aaron Rodgers. They don't do it. And as far as I'm concerned, they don't do it, which is adding insult to injury. You don't do it because it's him. We got Aaron Rodgers. We ain't got nothing to worry about. Yeah, we're going to have better pieces. We think, and we're going to look forward to 2019. We might suffer a little bit now, but we'll be better. This team, I can't stand Green Bay. I've never been a Green Bay Packers fan. I am an Aaron Rodgers fan. I think he deserves better. I think these moves speak to it to a lesser degree. I know it doesn't seem that way because of the idiocy of Ty Montgomery taking the ball out of the end zone and Clinton Dix not having the greatest season in the world. But I just have a problem with their overall, the complexion of their mentality. It seems to be, as long as we got Aaron Rodgers, we don't have to worry about nothing. We going to be all right.
Well, look,
and that's what I don't like about the Packers.
Look, I think you got to give the new GM a chance. That's number one. He's got a draft pick back for Clinton Dix, who, by the way, to my eye, looks like he's still really good.
Yes, he does.
It's interesting, though, because
I think he's going to help the Redskins.
How much of that is about, like, you don't pay safeties now, you pay corners? How much of that is because of the way the game has changed? How much of that? Because usually you see who are they going to pay? That tells you who's actually good to the talent evaluators who watch him all the time. Clinton Dix, to me, looks like a guy who's actually good. But apparently the Packers don't believe so because they weren't going to pay him because it's time to pay, so they get rid of him and they get something to build for in the future. But one thing you say about the offensive line that's curious to me, Stephen A., the Green Bay Packers, when healthy, have a much better offensive line than the Patriots or the Seahawks, who you point to as teams that have invested in their offensive line. Now, they don't have the kind of lead wideout that, they don't have an A.J. Green or an Odell Beckham Jr. or an Antonio Brown or a Julio Jones. That's true. But, in fact, what you look at when you see the teams that win is they don't have the kind of wideouts that you pay top dollar for. In fact, one of the problems with the Green Bay Packers is if anyone is worth the money, it's Aaron Rodgers. But he got the money. Bakhtiari, you're going to have to pay. There are other guys on the offensive line. You have to pay right tackle.
But keep in mind,
you have to pay these guys.
I gave you 2010 winning the Super Bowl. They just paid Aaron Rodgers this offseason.
Yeah.
So all of those years passed where you asked him to carry you on his back when you didn't take care of him.
Free.
I know he wasn't working. Well, a lot of guys, ain't nobody working for free in the NFL. Let's not go there. No one's working for free. The point is the compensation that he deserved based on the onus you placed on his shoulders wasn't commiserate with what you were giving him.
Look,
and that's the reality.
Let's put it this way. You have Aaron Rodgers. Mm-hmm. You're going to have to pay him we're talking about right now, you're going to have to pay him a huge chunk of your salary cap. You have two elite, especially at left tackle, an elite guy. You're going to have to pay your tackles, particularly your left tackle. You're hamstrung in certain other ways, so you're not going to pay your safety, especially if you don't think he's that good.
Let me say this last point. Max, I'm one of those people who firmly believes when greatness is in your face to that level, he ain't a player, just a player any longer. He's a partner because your bottom line is contingent on his performance. They have never treated him like a partner.
Well, what I'm saying
they have always
you're
treated
just criticizing them for not being good enough in the front office, basically.
Yeah,
they could do a better job in the front office.
Coaching,
I agree with that.
And coaching.
He doesn't have Belichick.
And coaching.
You said Clinton Dix is a pretty good player. Yeah. 3 interceptions this season. The whole team has 2 on the Packers. He's 8th in interceptions since he was a rookie in 2014. So he does have the good numbers.
It seems to me when I watch him that he's good. But apparently the guys in the Packers who watch him say he's not going to be worth the money.
I like Clinton Dix. I think he's going to do great with Swearinger at that safety spot in Washington. I think the Redskins have upgraded, but let's be clear. Clinton Dix has not looked the way he looked a couple of years ago for whatever reason.
I think this year he's been really good.
He's missed some tackles. He's blown some coverages. I've seen that. He's good. Damn good. He'll be better with the Redskins.
I think it's more about the front office going, we can't pay everyone. We're not going to pay that guy anyway. Let's get some value for him.
It's more about them saying, we got Aaron Rodgers. We can lollygag because we got Aaron Rodgers.
And by the way, Washington counters the Eagles' moves with a, defensive backfield, move.
Exactly.